Hey guys, welcome to the Happy Hairy Dad. I am your Happy Hairy host, and I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything, and a couple of you have left some really nice, encouraging comments for me, like really trying to get me to keep going with these videos. So today, to make up for the absence, I've got a double header planned. 2 videos from the Sander Sides reaction series. The first one that we're going to get ready to do here is called Taking on Anxiety with Lily Singh. So we'll get into that right here in a second. Like I said, I'll post a second video, the 4th video in the series. I'll post it separately. And I am planning to keep going with the series. If you hear any bouncing or squealing, highly talented little Miss Evie Bell is over here just off camera heckling Daddy. So you might hear her. So anyway, without further ado, here's video 3 in the Sander Sides reaction series, Taking on Anxiety with Lily Singh. Let's see what he's got for us today.
Hey, I'm Thomas, and I don't give a I take them. I said fork. Why was that bleeped? What is up, everybody? So I don't know what it is right now. Maybe it's because it's this time of year, or maybe because I'm back home with friends, but strangely, at this moment, I am actually feeling quite relaxed. Hey. What the heck? Oh, I'm sorry. Was I not wanted at this exact second? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, everyone, please welcome my anxiety. So, I don't get it. I was just making a YouTube video. There is literally nothing to be anxious about. Aren't those the best times for me to show up? I even was saying how relaxed I was feeling. But that's when you start wondering why you do feel all relaxed. You don't usually feel this way, so what are you doing different? What are you doing wrong? What are you forgetting to do? Okay, stop it, stop it! Sorry, kid, but this is what I do. Okay, this is what frustrates me about anxiety. Sure, I get it when I'm nervous about doing something, or when I have to interact with a bunch of people socially, or when I have a big project due, but sometimes it just shows up, out of nowhere, and ruins whatever peace I have. Like, I'm kind of getting fed up with it. There has got to be some way out of it. Ooh, boy, I would like to see you try. You can't just quit me. Prince Dude, hello, you summoned me. Hey, you represent my fanciful side, right? Right. My hopes, my dreams, my creativity, all that good stuff. Great, well right now I hope and dream to get rid of my anxiety. You're what now? Hey there, Princey. Okay, I can't stand that guy. Tell me about it. Well, getting rid of that is a tall order. What should I do? Well, this might be time for you to get creative. Travel somewhere in your mind to bring in recruitment. True. You would need some super heavy-duty recruitment. Where are we? What?
It's your girl, Superwoman.
Lily! Oh my goodness, it worked.
What's up, Thomas?
Well, long story short, you ever have a conversation with someone and you think it went well, but then there's something in the back of your brain trying to convince you it went horribly?
All the time.
There's the something.
Oh, so you're the guy. Listen, dude, once in a while, can you let me just order a pizza without being nervous about talking to the delivery guy?
He won't even let me go to bed without thinking about something I did 7 years ago.
Oh, so annoying. And you know what? You know all those times where they ask, does anyone have any questions? And no one says anything? I actually had a question.
Me too!
Ah!
Look, it's my job, okay? A little blood pumping's good for the old circulatory system.
Okay, we're not talking about a little dude.
Well, actually, Lily, that is why I brought myself here. To see if maybe you knew of some ways that I could bring them down. Yeah, right.
Well, destroying anxiety can be really tough, but bringing it down can be easy through a few different ways.
What do you mean?
It's montage time.
Gee, Lily, I wonder what your friends are saying about you right now. What could they possibly...
This is actually a really good episode.
You're reading a book right now? When you've got all this other stuff to do?
This book is so good. Honestly, it's nice to just take a break and enjoy some reading. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, I was saying that...
Is someone making pasta right now? Oh, I love pasta.
I like pasta too, but I was saying...
Oh, look at that bird!
Let's go over all the things you did wrong today.
I did everything I could have possibly done today. The best I could have done them.
But...
And you know what? I'm happy with everything I accomplished. I did those things, and I did them well.
Okay, but all the things you gotta do tomorrow?
Well, there's no need to worry about tomorrow, because right now I'm doing exactly what I need to be doing, and that's getting some rest.
And that's getting some rest. Come on! Wow. And those work?
I mean, yeah, they definitely help me, but everyone's different. And anxiety can be a constant struggle.
That's right.
But there are ways of shutting it up, you nasty.
Lily, thank you.
Of course, dude, no sweat. Remember, everyone goes through this from time to time.
Right.
Right. But now you gotta go. Yeah, Dan and Phil are on their way. They've been having these nightmares you need help with.
Oh, boy, you are busy. Okay.
Catch you later.
Bye.
Dan, Phil, talk to Mama.
Well, that was cool. Whatever. That was Lily. You don't have what it takes. Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Whoa. I have anxiety. There's nothing wrong with that. It's something I can control. No. You are thoughts I create, questions I ask, fears I have. Nothing more. Hey. Fine, but I'll be back. I mean, I'm sure you will be, but I'll be ready. Okay, well, you... I did it. Indeed. What the? Whoa, Mike, okay, I forgot that you were still here. Well, it looked like you had that all under control, so here's hoping I do. And I hope those tips come in handy for you, too. You can conquer this beast. Thanks for helping me get creative. You're welcome! Nice, Moana. Here's hoping for many peaceful, chill moments to come for all of us. And until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out! He thinks he is so great. Well, he is not. Look, I'm just trying to look out for him. Yeah, he was invited to a couple parties. If I wasn't there to convince him not to go, who knows what bad things could have happened. Yeah, he might have had to talk to some people, dance ridiculously, and have a fun night. Yeah! Wait, what? I don't like you. You're just mad because I just came from a My Chemical Romance concert.
Alright. So that one was really good. That might be my favorite one yet. So here's the thing I'm finding about anxiety, personally. So I never understood it for a long time. It wasn't until a little later in my 20s, say, that I started to understand, like, oh, that's something like all my friends have dealt with. And to some extent I've dealt with and didn't even realize it. I've never gotten treatment for anxiety. I know people who have, so I'm not going to pretend to be an expert. But it is something that you got to understand. Everybody, like all the people around you, are dealing with anxiety, and sometimes it's like sometimes you think you're being lazy or being like or just like what's the word I'm looking for, procrastinating, but it's just anxiety that's crushing you and keeping you from doing the things that you need to do. But anyway, the thing about anxiety is I found that it's a double-edged sword, right? So on the one hand, everybody looks at the bad parts of anxiety, right? And everybody talks about how, like, the things here, all the things that it keeps you from doing, going out and being social and being confident, and that's all true, and that's why you got to be careful with it. But there's also like a part of anxiety that's a little healthy. Like a little anxiety is a very healthy thing. The most like successful people that you'll meet are probably have some level of anxiety, because it's that little voice in your head that keeps saying, like, what am I forgetting? What am I not thinking about? What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? What about this? What about that? What about this? Oh, this isn't perfect over here. It's that little voice that creates like a need to try and do things right and double check and triple check. And so if for things like business, for things like running a business and replying to emails and things like that, like that's actually a really healthy thing, to have that little voice in your head that says, like, have you done everything right? Have you done everything right? So a lot of times you'll see, like, in business, anxiety is actually a good thing. It can be good in art too. Like some of the most famous, successful artists that we know are some of the most neurotic, like, anxious people, and it's because they're constantly thinking about how to do things better. So anxiety can have a little healthiness to it, but for purposes of like what they talk about in this video, what Thomas is talking about here, is just personal anxiety, and that's something that, like I said, I wasn't even aware was a thing, because I wasn't diagnosed with it until later in life. I didn't realize that it was a thing, and once I learned, like, oh, like, this is actually responsible for some of the things that I thought I was responsible for, if that makes sense. Like, I thought there was something wrong with me, and so I don't know. Anxiety is a really interesting thing, and if you feel like if you feel like there's like an inner you that's preventing you from going out and getting things done and talking to people, you might want to consider that there might be something like an anxiety as an underlying reason for it, and see if there might be some help that you want to try and get for it, or some ways to medicate it or to deal with it. Anyway, so really, really cool, interesting video. This was less lighthearted, I think, than some of the other ones. It's dealt a little more with something that's trickier, but really cool. So I'm curious to see. I know some people in the comments have said like, oh, they start getting better, they start getting really deep and stuff. So, all right. I'm on board. I'm on board. So let's see what the next one has. Like I said, I'm going to try to post 2 videos today, and so go ahead and look for the other one for today. But I will be keeping up with it on a weekly basis after this. So, all right. Well, like and subscribe. Let me know if you have any thoughts. I'm curious if anybody, maybe you want to comment in the comments if you've had some issues with anxiety that you want to talk about, or if you have any tips for people who think they might be dealing with anxiety. Also, if you have any other ideas for any other series or videos that I should be reacting to, go ahead and put those in there. I'm always looking for the next best thing. All right, well, let me know if you have any questions or any comments. Like and subscribe. See you next time, guys. Thanks a lot.